Similar question that I asked you guys about the NBA. What are some NHL teams that you guys are really excited to watch? Maybe a couple of dark horses, maybe some contenders, but teams that you want to see how this plays out.
So
Let's start with you, Zach. Yeah, go ahead.
there's a couple teams I wanted to talk about right off the bat. And just looking at the DraftKings odds, the Flyers are plus 550 to win the Eastern Conference. I think that's a little bit crazy. I think they have a great shot to win. The Flyers are definitely a team for me, like we talked about in the past, that are a dark horse team to go to the Stanley Cup final. And to watch them is going to be exciting. I'm also excited to go out west and watch the Avs, of course. They're going to be great to watch.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. So, is it alright if I pick a few teams here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so two pretty obvious teams for me are both the Toronto Maple Leafs and Edmonton Oilers. Just seeing how being in their hub cities is going to affect their style of play. I know that the NHL is trying their best to not cater to them. I heard something about the Columbus Blue Jackets getting the Maple Leafs locker room in Toronto, which is a little bit interesting. It's okay, so Toronto doesn't get their own locker room. So they are trying to be as fair as possible. I know there was initial talk about the East coming West and the West going East, but that didn't happen. So all these teams are still going to have to stay in hotels, still be part of the bubble. Edmonton and Toronto can't go to their homes, and so it's going to be interesting to see how that affects them. Whether or not their ice still gives them some home ice advantage. So those are a couple of the ones.
Bounce, stuff like that.
And then a team that I've been a fan of for a while is Vancouver Canucks, just because of the Pettersson effect. We've been talking about, this could be another type of off season. This could be going into theoretically the next season, and if Pettersson can take it another step, the Vancouver Canucks could make a little bit of noise.
Pettersson definitely a guy to watch rolling into this postseason. I think he could make some noise. If the Cubs do make a run, I think it would be on the back of Pettersson. So that'll be interesting to watch for sure. My number one team to watch, other than the Avs, because I'm an Avs fan, I want to watch the Avs, is my second team, the Carolina Hurricanes. We talked about them early on in the sport in this pod. We did them as one of our deep dives a little over a month ago, but we called them a contender for a reason. They've got a lot to love on defense. They've got a lot to love on offense, and they've got some decent goaltending. I wouldn't say they've got great goaltending, but I am really curious to see what they do. I want to call them a true contender. The one thing I'm a little bit worried about is they're actually opening against the Rangers. Have not beaten the Rangers this year. Have historically, over the last 5 years, really struggled with the Rangers. So I want to see how they come out of the gate. Do they just kind of take it to the Rangers and say, you guys may have gotten the edge on us, but we're the better team and it's not close? Or do they struggle out of the gate and maybe have to win the series close, maybe even lose the series, but how much does this, maybe, I don't want to call it a bad matchup, but difficult matchup, mean to them?